Let's go another part.
Üstümde bir halsizlik çöktü üstüme.
Payday'in okey ya. Ne halsizliği lan?
Ne bileyim. Aşının yan etkisi olabilir mi sence?
Olabilitesi yüksek. Bende 9 saat 10'da gideceğim kanka. 10'da benim var aşı.
Oho. Neyse aşı olduktan sonra oynarız büyük ihtimal.
Hı hı.
Niye o kadar geç saat aldın kanka? Gündüz olaydın ya.
Kanka bilmiyorum ya, babam öyle al dedi. Okeydim ben de.
Ben Cuma'dan sonra aldı bana. Gitti saat 2'ye çeyrek kala gidip oldum. Kimse de yoktu. Sıra falan. Gittiğim gibi bir imzaladım.
Hı hı.
Sen hangi yaş olacaksın?
Biontech.
Ama bir tane kağıt imzalatacaklar. İsmini falan yazacaksın. İsmini yazacaksın.
Aha.
Tarihi yazacaksın.
O ben oyun oynuyor görünmüyor mu lan şu an?
Ya
Ben niye oyun oynuyor görünmüyor?
ne bileyim. Kapalı galiba kanka. Ayarlara gir. Kullanıcı ayarlarına.
Hı
En aşağıda oyun arayüzü var.
hı.
Yo,
Hı.
etkinlik durumu. Oyun arayüzünün üstünde.
Hı.
Orada
Ha, hiçbir
en
oyun
üstte
tespit edilemedi diyor.
mevcut etkinliği durumu mesajı olarak göster de görürüz.
Ha, görünüyor da oyun görünmüyor şu an. Aa.
Profilin arkasına da hareketli şeyler koyabiliyorsun. Ha sen koymuşsun zaten.
Tabii ki de koydum kanka. Kaçar mı benden öyle şeyler?
Discord'dan güncelleme gelmiş. Nitro yok ya benden amına koyayım, ondan koyamıyorum.
What the hell was that?
Neyse ben kendimi
Hades?
susturuyorum.
Hı hı.
Hey!
Hazırlanana kadar biraz uzanayım.
Mysterious
Yorgun.
stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower. Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Lara Croft. Giriş. Access denied. Aa, açılacak bu sefer.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized.
Doktor
Greetings, Dr.
Sobek.
Sobek. Please step inside.
Vay anneannesine. Oo, olaylar olaylar olaylar.
Bir dakika kulaklığı sokuyorum. Selamünaleyküm.
Kanka bir ara hatırlat da ben de sana sokayım.
Bana mı? İnşallah bana değildir.
Hınzır.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago.
Yüzyıllar yıl önce.
What's going on?
Ne oluyor lan? Vakti gelince ortaya çıkan klon bebek falan mıyım ben? Yani mağaradan böyle tükürdü mü beni şey? O elektrikli teller.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway.
Environment mükemmel ha.
To kill. And they honored it? What was this place? What were they doing here?
Run.
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made
Abla!
machines.
Kuşunu yavaş
go
sev.
on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Ne? Oğlum ne karpuzmuş, yiyeceğim tamam lan. Her gün karpuz yiyip duruyor.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural. Another cave in. But I could get through.
Akses abi hadi. Hadi abi akses. Akses o kadar gösteriyorsun ya. Not defteriyle mi uğraşacağım bir daha ya? İşim gücüm yok. İlk kamera açık değildi.
Looks like I can climb here.
Oğlum kulak basana. Ha. Did you see?
Looks like the way up.
360 attım.
What's left of it? Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Çok merak ettim orada ne var. Gideceğim. Sorry what? I'm going. Eleman hiç mi vereceksin? Thank you madam. Aynen.
Cold. Can't let myself stiffen up.
Şu sesler hep çok hoşuma gidiyor aslında Secret'te benim. Tırmanması da böyle fıçık fıçık fıçık.
Easier when I was a kid.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace. The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Kafeterya.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Ay telefonum. Access denied.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume
Peacekeepers.
biomass as fuel,
In
Barış tutucu.
emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited,
Barış
self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The
Oğlum,
world
dünya şu an yok
fell,
olduğuna göre.
life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
Oğlum şu an burada olsan
A
sence
final
burada
file
gibi
has
mi?
been recovered.
Hadi canım sen be. Oğlum şu ara çok sardı oyun.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Harbiden merak ettim. Yok mu başka biri?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Oo.
This-
Evet, şu an
this
gelmiyor.
doesn't add
Çözüm
up.
neydi ki?
Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that feral robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name.
Boş yapma da şimdi söyle ya. İkinci sorusu o olacak zaten.
Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that feral robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The old one's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Şimdi bunu merak ediyorum.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still
Var.
be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But
Bence
some are
o
still trying to
ana
perfect ways of
rahim mi
freezing and
dediklerim, ana
unfreezing
dağ mı ne?
people.
Orada hala daha Elizabeth
Freezing
duruyor.
and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation, wasting time. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Yo daha yeterli.
I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that
Hades şey ya zaten Yunan mitolojisinde.
Because of my connection to
Cehennem
Elizabeth.
kralı mıydı? Neydi o ya? Hatırlayamadım.
Hades is using the eclipse to
Cehennem
resurrect
değil,
fellow
şeytan ya.
robots.
Cehennemi yönetimi ondaydı. Şeytanla cehennemi yöneten kişi olduğuna göre. Şeytan demek ki.
Maybe Hades is worried I'll do the
Baba.
same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are
Kravliş,
hints of
kalp.
so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots,
Supernatural severler.
the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Aha 3K.
Well,
Ay.
getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next.
O benim mızrağım sayesinde mi oldu? Mızrağım demişim, aldım. Şey sayesinde. Kavabanga! Kavabanga! Kavabanga! Pek güzel. Sevdim. Ay ay ay man. Şimdi at bulma vakti. At bulmak vakti. Run run run run run run run. Yakınlarda tepeleyici alanımız var. O zaman mezar yağına git, ana görev. Yetmiyor ki level. Ama çok da sikimdeydi ama. Au, ben çıkacağım şimdi, şarjım yok.
This
Hay
land's got a
anneanne
bite out here.
öpeyim. Bir dakika, kaç dakika olmuş video? 27. Hmm. Aha, var orada bir tane yavru ceylanım. What the fuck? Crash reportuna ayrı, seni ayrı kanks. Ah! Bu bir işaret ya. Let's go. Love me, say that you love me. Fool me, gonna fool me. I can carry by everything but you.